For devout believers, the central tenet of the ancient Chinese religion of Taoism, or the practice of Taoism, is the belief that adhering to certain beliefs and practices can lead to a longer life, a better way of life, and sometimes even immortality. The religious tradition of Taoism actually venerates a group of 8 immortals, or called Ba-Xian, who offer a concrete symbol of the ability to attain immortality, and they transcend the limitations of daily life through beliefs and practices of the way of Tao, or Taoism. They serve as mythological archetypes of immortality achieved through practice of Tao. Among the 8 immortals, Ba-Xian celebrated in Taoism, a number seems to have actual historical existence. So they're said to, been born during the Tang Dynasty, which is 618 to 907 CE, or during the Song Dynasty, which is 960 to 1279 CE. Well, some of the immortals were real people. The magical and mystical, tales surrounding these practitioners make it almost impossible to distinguish between reality and what's mythology. So today we're going to learn about one of the 8 immortals. So this particular one is actually quite well known, a famous or popular immortal, and is sometimes considered the leader of the 8 immortals, and his name is呂洞賓. So the呂洞賓is actually a historical figure, a scholar and a poet living during the times of the Tang Dynasty.呂洞賓is always seen depicted dressed like a scholar. He has a magic sword which is strapped to his back that he can use to actually dispel evil. The sword also is able to provide him skills that he could disappear and be invisible. So呂洞賓is highly regarded as a patron deity of literate people, the learned. Some also see him as a champion of the medical profession. So呂洞賓, this particular scene, or one of the Ba-Xian or 8 immortals, was said to be born in the Shanxi province, a poet and a scholar. He actually failed the imperial civil exam twice, and later, after encounter with Zhong Liquan, another immortal, he devoted himself to follow the way, or the Tao. So not only the magic sword that he has strapped on his back,呂洞賓also carries a fly whisk of some sort. So just a little trivia, Jackie Chan, famous actor, he played呂洞賓in his movie called The Forbidden Kingdom. So I'm not sure, have you watched that? I haven't, so I might, go on YouTube to see whether could I find The Forbidden Kingdom by Jackie Chan, so that I could actually watch Jackie Chan play the role of呂洞賓. So legend was said also that when呂洞賓was born, his room where his mother was in was magically filled with a very strong and sweet fragrance. So this is something quite special, unusual. If there's no plants or flowers around, no perfume spray, why would there be a strong, very sweet scent when he was born during his birth at that time, during the Tang Dynasty?呂洞賓was also regarded as someone who's very intelligent, very scholarly, with a strong desire to help people to elevate their own spiritual growth. Obviously to follow the Tao or the way, but also seen as having some certain character flaws. So in a way he's trying. He's being depicted as very human. Not everyone is 100% perfect. So one of his flaws, for example, is he's supposed to be known as a womanizer. He's always susceptible to, getting drunk or being rowdy. He's known to have bouts of anger, but he's also known to be a prolific poet. Lu Dongbin's master was Chang An, and Chang An actually put Lu Dongbin through 10 different trials. After he has passed through his trials, then he was given the secret of life on how he could cultivate to be an immortal to join, the hopeful eight. So he then improved upon the method of that particular, cultivation so that more people could benefit. And because his whole, criteria or what he's really wants to do is and his major contribution was to assist or better the well-being of mankind. So Lu Dongbin was set out to do that, and he strove to improve the health and life of many people who he met. So a rather famous literature featuring these 8 immortals or Ba Xian is a story called The Immortals Crossing the Sea, which is Ba Xian Guo Hai, which is written during the Ming Dynasty. So in it, the 8 immortals actually cooperate and work together using their powers to cross a choppy ocean. So this particular literature actually immortalized in the idioms or idiomatic Chinese phrase of 8 immortals across the sea, each revealing their divine power. It says 八仙过海，各显神通. Which describes a situation or a scenario where everyone uses their particular abilities to achieve a common goal. So we actually do that in our daily lives, either with relationships peer to peer, friends, family, even at work. So we are practicing the ways of the Ba Xian. So next time when you're gonna maneuver a difficult question, a situation, resolve a conflict at work or within your families or siblings or even your husband, wife or partner, or even kids, puppies, kittens, pets, I don't know. Think about this term, which is 八仙过海，各显神通.